guys, what's up? It's Sophia and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I got all dressed up for the occasion, but we are going to be talking about my ERAS tour experience. If you guys enjoyed this video or if you are a Taylor Swift fan, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and let's get started. Okay, so I have my iPad here because I'm going to be going through all my photos and videos and kind of just give you guys the background of how we even got tickets, what my experience was like, all of that. I believe we purchased tickets in January or February. I could totally be messing up those dates. We were thankfully able to get our tickets at face value, and I am so beyond thankful that we were able to score second row floor seats at the ERAS tour. If you guys want like a visual as to where we sat, I'll put a picture up here, but we were, I believe it was section 12 or 13. Now let's fast forward to the day of the concert. Here is me sitting in the car getting ready for the concert. We left around 1:30 in the afternoon. The concert doesn't start till 8, but we wanted to go and see all the openers. Our openers for this show were Gail and Phoebe Bridgers, and here we are at MetLife. This is what me and my roommate looked like in our full costumes, so adorable. Grace was smart and she wore sneakers, and if I'm gonna give anyone a big tip out there, it is to please, if there is a show longer than an hour, wear comfortable shoes. I wore my cowgirl boots, as you can see, and they were really uncomfortable. This picture, I'm putting it up here because something actually happened with this picture that I will show you guys at the end. But while we were taking pictures, there was a photographer who was going around and she was just taking pictures of random girls all dressed up, having a fun time. And we were kind of confused because there was really like no consent given to get our picture taken. This was one that was taken off of my phone, but I will show you the more professional one later on because it did end up getting used and it was posted somewhere. So next we were waiting in line. It was scorching hot outside. It was like pure sunlight, blue skies, no cloud in sight. Alright, so this video is of us walking down into the pit. I wanted to record this experience because I had never gotten floor seats before, and here's my favorite picture that I took throughout the entire concert. I wanted to like shimmy my dress with all the fringe on it, and then this was more of a like tippy toe, you can like see the stage kind of thing. But if you're on the floor, the one disadvantage is that you cannot see the stage. You can't really see any like the visual effects going on. So this was me like propped up, like trying to take a picture on my tippy toes of what the floor looks like, and they had it covered with this big tarp, so I really wasn't gonna see it either way throughout the entire show. There was one celebrity tent, and I don't know if you guys can see in this video, but our celebrities were Cara Delevingne, Camila Cabello, sorry, oh my god, I almost forgot her last name, and Shawn Mendes was there, which was really cool. And I don't know who this guy is, but I was recording him, but he was there too. Once Phoebe was done, 8 o'clock on the dot is when the countdown started. Our security guard, as you can tell, was very excited. And fair warning, you're about to hear a lot of screaming. So cute. I was shaking so much.
What I'm trying to say is you're making me feel like I'm the man.
And I feel like the majority of Fearless was towards the back of the main stage, so it was kind of hard to see her until she like came out and walked around like a little bit in the diamond. Okay, so this next video was also really crazy because she walked up directly to my section, like looked down at us, and I feel like it was because I was wearing a very similar dress. And this is what happened. I'm telling you, if I did not get this on video, I would have regretted it for the rest of my life. next era was the Evermore era, and I'm just gonna show you like 1 or 2 videos from each era. She wore the brown sparkly dress, which I was so excited because this is one of my favorites, and I really didn't take any videos of Evermore. This was so cool with like all the dancers. This is really like when they came out and they were doing a lot of like dancing, I guess, and they had like all the props. The next era was Reputation. I feel like I also didn't take a lot of videos during this, even though it is one of my favorite albums. All the dancers were really interactive with the crowd. Like, they would smile and they'd dance and they'd wave. It was just really cool. It made the experience feel so much more personal. For Speak Now, I don't know what this dress is called, but I'll play it. I think it was like this light purple, almost like creamy color dress. It looks like a cupcake. I don't know if it's the cupcake dress, because I know there's one specifically called the cupcake dress, but this is what she wore. I really like this one. So pretty. For the next era, it was the red era, and she wore the Who's Taylor Swift Anyway You t-shirt. So this was a couple of clips that I had from the red era. Sorry, these are like so blurry. I was shaking so much. This next clip, I'm so excited that I got to experience this live, but because we had Phoebe as an opener, she came out and sang Nothing New with Taylor. Phoebe looked so happy to be there, like so thankful, like she looked like she was about to cry the entire time. Next up is the Folklore era. I love this clip. She came literally like right next to us and was singing August to us, and I'm just gonna play the video because it's so hard to explain. So that screaming was my scream. At this point of the show, I lost my voice. I couldn't sing anymore. I was just screeching because I wanted to cheer so badly. And so when I cheered and like when I screamed, all that came out was like this really crackly bad voice. And then she laughed at the end because I think she heard how terrible my voice sounded. So that was funny. I could say that I made her laugh. No, I'm kidding. It was a really cool experience. So thankful that we were that close. Like having those little instances where she just kind of like looked at us. I don't know. She could have just been looking into the abyss. After the 1989 era, obviously it's the surprise song sessions. She does one surprise song on the acoustic guitar and another surprise song on the piano. For those of you who don't know, MetLife Night 1 had a bunch of crazy surprises. So before she approached the acoustic guitar to do her first surprise song, she invited the entire, like all of her dancers up on stage with her, and she ended up presenting the music video for Karma featuring Ice Spice.
I got reached out to by Ice Spice. And I said, would you want to do a music video for this? And she said, yeah. Here's the thing, no one's seen it. No one has seen it. I wanted the dancers to be out here because they're in it too. Karma is that girl, man.
Once we were done watching the video, she approached the guitar stand. This is the craziest part. She invited Jack Antonoff out on stage. It was a huge surprise, and our first surprise song was Getaway Car.
But with this song that I'm about to play, it's a song that I'm sorry, I know that you have wanted to hear this one. So I wanted to bring out someone to play it with me. No.
Starts with you.
It starts with
it's like
nothing.
The second surprise song that we got was Maroon on piano, but I feel like Maroon has been so overplayed since our show.
Of your vinyl shelters, we lost track of time again. Laughing with my feet in your lap, like you were my closest friend.
After the surprise songs were over, it was time for the Midnight's era. I took a lot of videos of this, but I'm just gonna show you one so you could see what she was wearing. So she wore the purple t-shirt and like purple fuzzy jacket. Alright, so it was reaching the end of the show. She was about to play Karma. Midnight Rain was over. Everything is over. And she brought out Ice Spice to sing Karma with her as her finale song. So blurry again. This picture is of my roommate Grace. After the show was over, we didn't want to leave. We wanted to stay there on the floor. As you can see in the bag here, we just like literally took as much confetti, as much stuff as we could and put it in our bags. And this is a picture of us also after the show. So sad. We did not want to leave at all. Last but not least, I think I'm just gonna leave you guys off with this photo. You remember from the beginning, I said that a photographer was going around taking pictures of everyone. And very next day after the show, when we woke up, I got flooded in my DMs and I got tagged all over Instagram because the photographer was from the New York Times, and I'll put this picture up right here, but they posted us on their Instagram for the Taylor Swift MetLife show. It was just such a euphoric experience. It was so crazy and so cool. And now we have that on the New York Times Instagram to kind of like go back to forever. So that is it. That is my entire Eras Tour experience. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye!